Hi there, this is the Biz Lounge. Can it really be the 1st of August already? Still feels like it should be June to me. Anyway, the FTSE 100 kicking off the new month with confidence, and it was up almost 1% at 7,433. My stock in focus today is actually one of my favourite shops on the high street. Did you know you can actually buy shares in savoury bake maker Greggs? Well, the company had first year numbers out today, and they were a fairly healthy set of figures too, all things considered. Let me go through the numbers. Total sales were up 7.3% to 453 million. Pre-tax profit actually fell to 19 million. That's because of a series of one-off costs and inflation cost pressure. Dividend was hiked by 8.5% to 10.3 pence, so very good for shareholders. Of course, it's really known for its savoury bakes, but the company said it also saw some strong growth in healthy foods too. Things like salads, breakfast, coffees, that sort of stuff. Yay, salad. Savoury bakes though, still my guilty pleasure, I'm afraid. I'll be having a katsu bake this Friday, that's for sure. Even pop sensation Little Mix can't get enough of Greggs bakes, according to this story. And according to the Daily Mail, this one's from last month, Greggs could be the perfect diet. I'm not saying anything. I first mentioned Greggs on the 4th of October last year. The share's up about 7% since then, not huge growth, but the dividend growth is worth looking at. The share's actually down today a touch, almost 0.5% down at £10.97. That's because of the company reporting pressure from cost inflation and, of course, those one-off costs that hit profit. This was expected, and you could say that the drop was perhaps slightly overdone. It was initially. Now, yesterday I mentioned jet services firm BBA Aviation. This was ahead of its results, which were also out today. The firm turned in a strong set of numbers, profits up 36%, revenue up 12%, and it's also raised its half-year dividend, this time by 5%. Not bad at all. And the share's doing nicely on the back of this morning, up 2.5% earlier at £3.07. Finally, just a quick big boss and possibly the shortest tenure in US President Donald Trump's roller coaster administration to date. Anthony Scaramucci was only made Director of Communications about 10 days ago. I mentioned it here in the Biz Lounge last week, and he's already been fired by the Donald. Humiliating. I just can't help but think that the Trump administration is kind of turning into a really bad episode of The Apprentice. Do you think Mr. Trump sits there in the White House in the Oval Office going, "You're fired," wondering who to pick on next? Couldn't make it up, could you? That's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Please do share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter only if you like.